She brings me my visions, which makes sense. Why some of the stuff that she says is absolutely accurate. The reason why I'm so bitchy crazy because Dionysus likes to drug people and have sex and orgies and screw people and kill people and dance in their blood and they just wanted to start a business. Yes. Dionysus and Demetrius is very dangerous. I'm like, oh, that's you worship. And I said, yeah, sorry, honey. I said, you gotta forgive me, but you know, I'm an old fashioned nigga. I just do Jesus. He said, I said, yes, Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Oh, how I love Jesus. And bitch couldn't get away from me fast enough. You know, when you ever ran Jesus so many times in the room, the demons run. That's when I knew she was evil. And there was a storm from Freeport all the way back to DFW that my husband had to drive through within the assistant in the car to get them to your assistant or your assistant. It wasn't taking off. I don't know what the fuck y'all shit is. She was like, we gotta go, we gotta go, we gotta go. We can take a lift, we can take a lift. But I'm like, we gotta take a lift. I get you all the way down here to see me. We'll get you a ride back to the airport. And wait, Jay, okay. Now I'm a boss. Okay. The news report said it was supposed to be a sunny day. They cleansed the guy. Yet for whatever reason, my husband gets to the car. They put that poor rating with these bitches in the car. And it's still the whole way. And her friend was scared. So, Jay, why you ain't, if you feel bad energy, why you ain't walk with the man?
Tony said she gonna beat my ass. I'm gonna need her to do that now.
But you took her to the airport. You put that shit in your car.
Cause you said you gonna beat my ass in real life. I'm gonna need you to do that, sis. You spoke that. I need you to do that. We're not doing that part. She said Gerald ain't been right ever since. She was very mad because I said to her, you know, we got a documentary. Someone's got a documentary that's coming out this summer on Tree. Like I said, she was a Tree spiritual advisor. And I was like, you know, you check it out. And I hope they can bring you some comfort. I said, because I know I'm paying out. Just tell me when the pause. And she was like, you don't talk about that shit he did. I said, look, there's nothing I can do. What she's quoting was the video that she just played.
What the fuck is wrong? People who are genuine tell stories for what they are. When they focus on the other person and they just keep having that conversation of the other person, there's no accountability taken, know what I did, what you already know is probably bullshit. It's the fact that nothing she said was accurate. Dionysus is who you go to for your information?
Ooh. Shit is comical.
I can't take this seriously. I can't take this seriously. You want me to keep playing?
Approaching a level crossing.
Yeah.
Right. I'm like, you're not interested in seeing the documentary?
No, I'm not.
Like, tell me your friend don't like you without telling me your friend don't like you. You're exerting energy, and she probably got it on mute, just letting you run while she having a whole service. So she's trying to cleanse her friend? Is that what she's doing right now? So you trust her? You trust her? No, I don't trust her. But should you not hear how the conversation ended? No. I'm talking from the beginning. Oh, no, I never trusted her. Why you give her your number? I don't. She don't have my number. We talk on WhatsApp. That's a number. That's a contact, boo. telling you, one of the girls who used to intern for WCW in Philadelphia brought her in the situation.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't talk to the little shorty no more. I ain't trying to put her on blast.
Cause the bitch don't fuck with you, bitch.
The argue with.
Listen to me, I know she brought me a bitch. Because she was the same person that kept trying to get me to make up with Jill Scott. And I told her it probably wasn't never going to happen. She Dixon and her mom don't know how to apologize.
Okay, so
I ain't never heard somebody tell so many lies in one sentence. Combined with, I need a coffee or something.
I wanted one too, but I ain't want to get in trouble.
I want a coffee. I need it.
Okay.
And then she gonna sit there talking all this weird shit about why didn't you bring your son to me? I want your son. You bring me your son. What the fuck you talking about? Bring me.
So how did you? She said you brought
Pause that,
Prince and all them. You can't bring Prince to her.
Oh no.
Malika.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Malika. She said, Malika.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say about her son, Malika?
You said you brought all of these other cross-transitioned individuals to me, but yet you, the basis of it, you never cared enough to want to know how your son is in the afterlife. You never brought him to me. You never said, hey, how is my son doing? The one I love so much and I carry him with me everywhere. How is he doing?
The ones whose ashes I desecrated and threw all over people.
How does a mother want to connect with Prince and a variety of other artists but never say, I want to know how my son is doing? Send my love to my son. Because you know that your intentions are wrong from the beginning. And so the only reason, if you have this grandiose outlook on a spiritualist and you know that she is powerful, the only reason to me that you wouldn't do that is because you already knew that you was on some fuck shit when you showed up at the door.
She said that I get my information from Dionysus, which is why it's so accurate. Gratitude for the understanding that it's accurate, and I'm going to fuck you, both of you bitches up. Tony, you said, what's your name? Shalana? Chandela?
Who, her?
Tokyo Tony? Shalana?
All I hear is lotion.
Lotion. Cum mouth. That's your name, bitch. Cum mouth is your name, Tokyo. Cum mouth. You said you're gonna beat my ass. I'm gonna need you to do that now. Somebody tell Tokyo I said I need her to beat my ass because she want to beat my ass, and I'm going to need you to do that now. You said it, you spoke it, I hold it to you. Mole face. So the lady said that I was the moly face. It was a few bitches up on Tokyo shit. All of you bitches that were over there on Tokyo's on cum mouths plummeting platform are turned away bitches. You know, bitches that I turned away. You bitches are all the ones that have nothing but negative shit to say about people. This girl said, I grew up with Aaliyah. She wore short shirts. I wore short shirts. She was never pregnant. Never. That's fact. Bitch, you ain't grew up with Aaliyah. You grew up with her image and listening to her fucking music, you fucking fan. You're a fan. This bitch. She asked Jaguar all these questions Why are they both pretending that Tokyo Come Mouth Tony did not have a conversation with me on WhatsApp? Because we absolutely the fuck did. Now, maybe it's all of the dope. All of the dope that you have ingested, inhaled, accumulated, that you don't fucking remember. Don't worry about it. Jaguar just told so many lies, but don't worry.
Not that you missed your flight.
What flight would it have been?
What the fuck?
What flight? And what's all of these other artists? Who are these other artists? She never gave a name to any of them. She found out about them. How she found out? Let me tell you what she's now done. Her credibility is now shot. Because she's just spoken and told lie after lie, forgetting that we were on live the entire time. Anybody that has been following me and followed me when my cousin was with me, who is she's talking about, that was with me in Shreveport, which was Jamaica, will tell you, Jamaica is a hardcore Christian. She believes in Jesus. I do not. She told lie on top of lie. That should question her credibility of the other shit that she said. I ain't got to lie. I've been nothing but vocal about Mo3. Nothing but vocal about it. People keep that man name in their mouth so much. Are people jealous about that? Are you jealous about this shit? I'm a little confused. But I have to run in this building, but I'm going to come back. And we'll have a more in-depth conversation about this shit. Did you listen to the video from last night? With Dr. Blue? Mr. William and cocaine? What did you think about it? Still watching.
I know what I thought about it, but I'm gonna leave it alone.
What did you think about it? No, I told the people what you thought about Malika. What did you think about it, Malika?
I thought it was very interesting how the energies changed based on how the conversation was held before they knew that you were present and after. And the shock and awe that was presented after they realized that you had been listening for about an hour and they filtered through everything that they said to see if they overstepped their boundaries. Because there is an obvious respected fear. There's an obvious reverence that's given there to what it is that you are capable of within the magic that you are. Am I right or am I right? Okay.
Okay.
So look.
Am I right? Am I right? Okay.
So the other thing that I feel as a friend disrespected by is how dare you.
She looks secure.
Greetings. How dare you. Quatita comes up here and she's speaking on your panel, which the way that these YouTubers look at things, a lot of them, not all of them, a lot of them is, oh, this is going to get me views. This is going to get me clicks. This is going to add money to my tab at the bar. I think that's how she references it. I think that's what she uses on her platform. How dare you have Quatita come up on your panel and have this conversation to give you the answers that y'all been looking for and assuming on and making up your own ideas about this entire time. And then when Quatita presents, because you got very quiet while Quatita is talking, and it wasn't a quiet in respect, it was a quiet like, I'm feeling her out. I'm reading her. So as I'm watching, when Quatita ends up calling it out, I was like, okay, well, let's hear about it, because there was a lot of boldness, even in regards to, I'm just going to keep doing commercial breaks until my likes match my this and that, and a lot of energy in regards to speaking on Jaguar and speaking on other individuals and Quatita beforehand. But in this moment now, there's silence. And when Quatita presents it, there's the runaround of, well, I would rather talk about that off of here. But then you try to hold her on so the conversation would continue by saying, but let me ask you a question though. No, you don't get to talk to my friend if you can't answer my friend's questions. And this is just the way I feel. Quatita's gonna do what she does, because she knows exactly how she needs to move. It's not for me to say anything in regards to that. But with me as a friend watching and witnessing what the fuck was going on in that moment, I was very appalled at the fact that you would still continue a conversation knowing that you weren't giving the same respect that you wanted to receive by then asking a question and feeling like your question could get answered and would get answered on your panel, when you refused to answer a simple question, which is, what do you think of me? Were you scared? Oh, babe, I'm sorry. But you have reason to be. The only thing, though, is whether you say it or not, you said everything that you needed to say in your response. The energy was felt. And then for the rest of your panel to continue in full narcissistic behavior, I want my question answered. I want my question answered. I want my question answered. Not saying narcissistic in the wrong way, because you're intrigued, so you're asking questions. Okay, I get it. But for nobody to say, well, how can we continue this conversation if we're not going to all be open and genuine and authentic in the feelings that we have in regards to the one and only renowned Miss Quatita Dean, A Walk with the Ancestors. Oh, by the way, her name is Governess. You wrote it in the chat, even though you kept saying governance. And the lady, and what's her name? It's all disrespectful to me. It's all disrespectful to me. And the fact also that you, Dr. J, that you feel as though you would have access to her after she steps away from your panel is very telling. The fact that you think there will be a post conversation where you can express your emotions is very telling. Visit awalkwiththeancestors.com if you want to book a reading, because that's the only way that you would gain access. Because see, this time here, this is exclusive energy, right? It's not just given to everybody. So I just need you as a friend of hers to know that you're absolutely disrespectful. And for someone who is so well versed in magic and the form of magic that you spoke of and the history of magic that runs through your bloodline, you're not making it look good. You're not making it look good, because if you walk in spirit, there's nothing to be afraid of. If you walk with spirit and you do the work, there's nothing to be afraid of. So you should have been able to stand on your ground with the same impetus that you had throughout the entire video and say, Quatita, you know what? This is what I think. Whether you hold it against me or not, I know that I'm protected in the same way that you are. And I give gratitude for you showing individuals what spirit looks like when they're in full protection. I'm not afraid to tell my friend the truth. I've told my friend I'm not afraid to lose her. I'm going to tell her the truth every time. If she feels like I've overstepped my boundaries, well, I love you and you're going to miss me as much as I'm going to miss you. The fact that individuals cannot walk in that but call themselves magic is off to me. And the fact that people are feeding off of you is even more off to me. It doesn't make sense, because as much as all of y'all want to talk about Quatita Dean, nobody takes the time to sit in the classes and see what it is that's being taught. When we're talking about manifesting, when we're talking about the Melanite family, for those of you who are not used to the terminologies of what it is that Quatita Dean does, the Black family. You're not talking about any of those things. What did you choose to go on your platform and talk about? A woman who is running around and picking up people who are not in their right state of mind, people that she's aware of and can see because she's in the same state that they're in, and using them to promote a network. That's what your network is based of, and this is how you pulling people to it. And then this is what, in essence, others are now wanting to promote. Did you talk about the classes that Quatita Dean has listed on her website when you decided to talk about all of these other things? Did you watch one? Did you take notes? No. And with that being said, my energy is absolutely exclusive. So that's all you get from me, Dr. J and friends.
Well, perhaps if they would have taken a class or two, they wouldn't have had so many questions.
That part.
I'll talk to you in a minute.
I'll handle my business in my CEO